and his loyalty is very low. I'm going to guess that's because I fired him and then rehired him. No. Well, hopefully he realizes I've just given him the biggest city in our nation. If he flips Paris on me, I'm going to be pissed. That's a grudging. So Paris has got the Catholic Basilica, which is going to massively improve our public order. In fact, with no garrison, we're gaining 16. Building the library here, I think that's fine. We can go ahead and upgrade it. Except that does require more food. Maybe not. Theatre troop also converts. Did we have a conversion problem here? I have my doubts. No, we don't. I don't think we need a theatre troop. This is all culture, and we do best with agriculture and industry. And then the market square, which is commerce income. Oh, that's Burka growth. Yeah, we want Burka. And also trade income from trade tariffs. Yeah, we should probably build more of those, because we make a lot from trade. I think I might actually just get rid of the blacksmith. We don't need it here. What we could do, actually, is... Oh, no, you're not converter. Actually, what we could do is remove the theatre troop and then build the recruitment building here. Like, the population is so high, where possible, we should recruit in Paris now. And then Tournai can do something else. In fact, Tournai can keep the siege engineers. We'll just do the general recruitment in Orléans, in Paris. Yeah, that sounds better. Food supply has been secured, and we'll... Oh no, we didn't get this in the end. We should, at some point. Anything else I can build? No. Oh, I can get a priest at last. We should definitely do that. Chance of being wounded after a failure. Zeal, or public order reduction due to the presence of other religions. Having you be progressive would be useful, because if I have you converting other people... Yeah.
Ready, willing, and able.
And I can't change your name, unfortunately. Cool, and then basically next turn we'll just take a look around our empire and see what needs them the most. We have an edict here, that's going to be the growth, wealth, and food, money, making, production. What's the other thing? Rhetoric, right. You are now in charge of a city, which is an agricultural stronghold, so let's go ahead and do those. Okay. They might be in the city to the right of Hamburg. Yeah, that's true.
We find our coffers temporarily empty, and we're wondering if
You're demanding money from me for an alliance. I think not. Playing as Milan right now, not much is going on, everyone is friends. Yeah, that's a big problem in this mod. It's way too easy to make friends as the Catholics. I think that is actually part of the problem with having so many small nations. Because it actually kind of makes it hard to expand, because you just don't want to go to war with anyone. Because of all the massive alliance chains. Western Europe is a big hog box. It really is. Like, they need to take another look at that. No. Trio went straight for Aarhus. Crusade for Tunis! The Pope has formally declared the beginnings of a holy crusade against the infidels in Tunis. The armies of Christendom will soon descend upon the lands of its owner, bringing devastation in their wake. Interesting. Well, once I finished off France, I can go for Tunis. And Tunis is a heck of a lot closer. Although I still won't own any of the ports down here. But I have military access through... them, I think. Pretty sure I do. Hey, Provence, how's it going? Yes, I do. And Toulouse, also. And, yeah, here's the problem. Like, if you ever get declared war on by one of these, then, like, the rest of Europe's just at war with you at that point. Ah, Toulouse can trade again. You know what?
You will find me a willing and
War is good business.
For your speech.
Peace is good business. I'm going to leave you with money, because Toulouse was pretty useful against France early on. I'll allow it. I'll allow you to continue to exist. People keep on trying to call me into that war, and I keep on going, no. Venice, how about some trade?
We offer you honest welcome. Speak, friend, and hopefully later we will drink to seal our agreement.
Oh, hold on. There's military access there. Non-aggression. Moderate only. Trade with Venice. That seems like it might be valuable. And I'm not going to make any agreements with the Islamic world, because that's going to be the only thing I have left to do. Probably be the only one actually able to make an impact. Yes, probably. England has declared war on the Almohad Caliphate. I knew being allied to England would make for interesting times.
We find our coffin.
And I was right. Mordred, did you ever figure out if it's possible to change religion if the main religion was as high as the Orthodox was in your last stream? I'm pretty sure it's not. Like, you have a base religion increase of 8 in every province. Just because of local traditions. Which I'm pretty sure is a stat that didn't exist in Attila, and because of that, it is impossible to switch. You just can't.
To battle!
And England is here in force. They're like, yeah, we really want you to take Orleans. So let's take Dijon first. 1,300 against my 2,600. Let's do a quick save. Yeah, that's another thing. With the one-town factions, they get a full stack parked in every walled city. And because of that, nobody ever expands. Like, I don't think... I've seen one nation destroyed. That's when I destroyed them. I don't think I've seen any other nations actually destroyed. I'm trying to think who that was. Norway. I destroyed Norway. And as far as I can remember, that's the only message that we've had of this faction is no more. And I spy with my little eye a breach. The question is, can I actually get... Oh, no, that's that's the old wall. Never mind. However, there is a lot of damage done over here. Can't believe that actually got me there. I was like, ooh, I see opportunities. And then I'm like, oh, no I don't. Never mind. So, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the cavalry over here, just to be like, hey! Nah, that's a bit too abusive of AI. We can stick the cavalry over here. Alright, so who should be first into the fray? Probably not the pikemen. It's going to be the textile guild. Oh, I still have wall climbing kit. I don't necessarily need that. Although what I can do, actually I like this idea, is we'll put the wall climbing kit back here, we'll drop it. You two are going to attack the main gate. You three are going to stand behind them. Further behind them. Why have you... Oh, because you got a ladder as well. It's like, why have you come with no ammo? That seems a little bit counterproductive.
Spread out!
And we'll provide some covering fire from our crossbows. And then basically these guys are going to be the ones attacking the walls. And then of course the boss man can come and stand over here. Oh, they have their catapult here, that's a bit unfortunate. Just park you quite close. And the reason I'm not using pikemen on the walls is because they suck if they don't use their pikes. Pikemen with their little daggers, not very powerful.
The enemy approaches.
Pikemen in pike formation, very powerful.
Shock cavalry ready. Yours to command. As you command. Marching order.
I would not want to be on the receiving end of this, I'll be honest. Pike formations are always just faintly terrifying. So many long stabby sticks. Especially these hooked ones, they just pull you in.
Then let's get ready to greet them, shall we?
Alright, we're at the gate, and I think frankly we will be smashing our way through that in pretty much of a hurry. Half tempted to just send the horsemen in. Just obliterate, but no, I think we're going to send these guys. And we definitely want you in pike wall formation because you have the extra attack. They are shooting us. Thankfully these guys are very heavily armoured. And these aren't crossbows, are they? No, these are archers.
God, give us strength! The gates are destroyed! Forward! Oh, phalanx!
Alright, good and darks. Let's see what you can do. Killed the catapult. Oof. If you guys can hit them, I would really appreciate that. Can't.
Stop now!
Just please provide some supporting fire. That would be lovely. Oh, they switched target. Ha! Idiots.
Red troops awaiting orders. At the double! Ready. Quick march! We hunger for blood and battle. Spearmen ready for battle. Warriors throughout!
Those are quite well placed.
Infantry at your command. For glory! We'll kill them all! Battle ready and eager! Kill, kill, kill!
I'm hoping that just sheer overwhelming numbers is just going to force this lot to run. Here come reinforcements. This is still undecided, everything's orange. Are you ever going to catch them?
Ready for battle!
Movement speed 38, yeah you are. Speed 30. Heck yeah. Right. This is Bernard, isn't it? He's got the extra movement speed buff. Go on, Bernard! I might actually bring the crossbows up here.
Victory point!
Why? Oh, I see. There's no ladders left. Fine. Did you ever catch them? Yes. Yes, you did. I thought you were in range of all of those towers, unfortunately. But you caught those archers, so that's one less unit shooting me. Oh, one of the good ducks is struggling a little, so let's bring the general up. Time for some morale buffs. And I can't believe that these spear militia are actually losing to archers. Come on, guys!
Pikes in the ready. For the savior! Missiles ready!
Due to attack.
Pull back!
Alright, General's here to give you a little bit of an extra buff. And these guys are starting to lose morale because of my war cry.
This is a shameful
Ah! They ran.
Fearless warriors! Forward! Missile-armed warriors! We await your command.
6 kills. Well, they're not doing a lot of damage. Like, they're holding the enemy up, but they're not really doing much. Oh, they're starting to break.
Ready for battle!
There we go. There we go.
Ready! The enemy are losing their advantage!
Advantage? When do they ever have one? Yeah, the crossbows are now in a firing position. Because the enemy is nicely on a hill, we just shoot on the hill. Shooting into all of this.
Our men have regrouped! Withdraw! Engage! Missile warriors! The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit, we have captured the gates. Enemy troops are at the walls. Our men are breaking up. Move it!
A whole bunch of them managed to back off up there. However, I think it is now time where I can start bringing the knights in. Let's get out of the way.
Warriors eager for blood! Ready! Move it! Let's go! The blade ready for launch. By your command.
Pikemen did nothing. Yeah, pikemen aren't that useful in sieges though. Siege defences, they're great. Siege offences, not so much. And you guys did some serious heavy lifting in this fight. Just holding that gate, even though you didn't have the high ground.
This is your day.
Yeah, I rate these guys. These guys are good. And there we go, victory! Huzzah! Something I don't get with medieval battles. How can someone have such high discipline to actually walk into such a thing? Yeah, with the pikemen. You're not wrong. Alright. Yeah, I mean, dismounted knights against pikes, I would say, would go dismounted knights' favour every time, because a pike simply doesn't have the thrusting force to actually penetrate armour of that quality. But like, if you're just your average bog standard peasant, hell no.
Ready for battle.
So Dijon has fallen. Money just keeps on going up and up and up. Before I do anything else, let's remember to repair. You've got a military order priory. Well, that's interesting. Lebosorium, Wheatfield, and Silver Deposit we'll get rid of. We'll replace you with a manufactured goods mill. Alright. Orléans, 6,400 men versus 1,300. I'm really tempted to just auto-resolve this one. Although it is France's last stand. Here we go. Okay, start deployment. It's so quiet. That's quite atmospheric. Just the church bells ringing an alarm. That was pretty cool. Alright, so how are we going to attack this place? There's only 2 towers really guarding over here, though this one will be able to intercept quite a lot of it. These guys are just out of range. So I think that just a assault on this wall is the way to go, because it's basically just guarded by these 2 towers. Alright, so, first things first, let's... Where are my allies going to come from? So some of my allies are coming from here. And some of them come in from over here. So what I'm going to do, just to see if they use them, I'm just going to leave you some of my spare towers.
Deadly missile ready.
Because I'm curious to see if they do. And we'll have you lot spread out here at the front. Like so. Let's mix you guys in a bit more. Let's try that. Then... it's a bit more of a balanced formation. We're going to go as far as we can right here in the center. And then we'll bring in the cavalry. Basically just hang out here. I don't think the cavalry is going to get a lot of use. Once again. Okay. Begin. So, you lot are immediately going to rush forwards to about there. Then... I think I might actually start in the center.
The enemy should know when the odds are hopeless.
I would say the odds are pretty hopeless right now. That was almost perfectly lined up. Look at that. Ah, I've done this a few times. Alright, let's go.
Our foes must make this last stand, no matter how foolish, or the Lord himself will not remember them.
Look! Friendly banners! Our reinforcements arrive!
Will compose a tedious verse about their fate. But today, we attack.
I'm really curious as to whether they're going to use these or not. I mean, they're moving towards them. So maybe. I mean, they could also be doing just a frontal assault on the doors. And here comes the second wave. Though I guess technically these guys are the third wave. Because I'm the first wave. Ah yes, and then the archers, you guys may as well standard shot this. Just these guys. Oh, actually the Gisarm de Commune are actually armoured. They're the only unit that is. And we do have the crossbows like right here. Oh, extended shot is actually longer range. So the short range one is the heavy shot, standard shot is mid range, and then extended is long. I do like that, that's pretty cool. Osgood, please keep it in English. Otherwise the moderators can't understand you. Thank you.